Today I'm going to show you how I made $4,000 selling pool covers. And all I had to do was swipe this mouse a few times and sit right here in this chair. So last year when the pandemic started, the prices of pools skyrocketed. This was because public pools were shut down, and if they weren't shut down, people were too scared to go to pools because of COVID. So everybody started buying inflatable pools for their backyards. Well, a year later, some pools are still closed and most people are still afraid of getting sick. So the prices of pools are still high. So while I did make a lot of money selling inflatable pools, I also made a lot of money selling pool covers. So first I noticed an arbitrage in the pool cover market. So I was here on Kohl's, a few months back, and I realized that I could buy pool covers for $11.99, and when I checked on Amazon, they were selling for, at the time, like $40, but they got all the way up to $47. Right now, they're actually selling for $44 a few months after I've sold all the pool covers, but it looks like they're in stock right now for $11.99. Are my eyes deceiving me? And you guys just saw a live cop. That was crazy. We earned $20 in Kohl's cash. Wow, okay. And we didn't pay any state tax. And we want to list them for $44.50 each because that's the current buy box on Amazon. Yep. Cool. And now we have 10 units of these pool covers heading over to my prep center in a tax-free state. Again, I'll get to all this in a second. But as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by an amazing opportunity, I basically found these same pool covers on Kohls.com. And to start, I didn't even know if they would sell, right? I didn't know. So I just purchased, I believe, like 7 of them, and I sent them right to my prep center in another state so that I didn't have to touch the product at all. They would literally do all the work and send it to Amazon FBA. And the reason I bought it was because of this little thing called Reselling, which is this little like application you can install, and it shows up on Amazon pages. But at the time, the product was selling for $37.99, right? And the buy cost was, as you just saw, $11.99. So after we crunch the numbers, you can see that if we sell it for $37.99 on FBA, we'll be profiting $13.87. Now let's subtract $1 or $2 for prep services and just anything else weird that happens. We'll be profiting around $11 on $11.99 spent. So almost a 100% ROI, which is amazing. Now, the reason why I picked these up was because of the sales rank. Now, sales rank isn't a for sure indicator that something is going to sell, especially since there's a lot of variants here. So this sales rank is kind of connected to all of these variants here. If we can see, yeah. So like, look, even if I click on the 12 foot, the rank stays the same. That's because this 7,800 rank goes for all of these variants here. So you can never really tell if an item is going to sell. So that's why I only purchased 8 to begin with. Actually, I think I only purchased that amount because that's all they had in stock. But let me show you something you can do with the sales rank. You're gonna basically copy the sales rank 7886. We'll come to this free website here. So the rank is 7886. The marketplace is United States, and the product category is patio, lawn, and garden. Estimate sales, and once we plug into this estimator, I can see that this product sells 720 times a month at this rank. But what does this number really mean? This means how many units you can sell each month if you were the only seller. But again, this isn't 100% accurate. It's just an estimate. So to get a better picture, we come back to this page here and we look how many sellers there are. There's 12. So we just do 720 divided by 12. If we sold on this, we'd be able to sell 60 units a month, which is amazing. Also, using Keepa down here, I looked at the price history and I could tell that usually when summertime came around, the price would dip drastically. So like, look, up here in the winter and fall, it'd be like 170K rank, which is terrible. But then summer, spring's coming around, the rank drops, absolutely drops, sells way more. Same thing happened last year. But we can see I am playing with a little bit of risky territory because July is about to end. And as August comes around, sales rank is going to go up. So who knows? Maybe the stuff I just sent in isn't going to sell or won't sell as quickly, or I'll have to drop the price. But it's worth the risk for me. But after they got sent into Amazon FBA, But after they got sent into Amazon FBA, basically what I did is I copied the title of the Amazon listing and I pasted it into Google to see if I can find any other retailers that were selling this same product. And lo and behold, I found this weird company that is like only in the Midwest apparently, called Scheels. Scheels, I don't know. But as you can see from my order history, I have 3 different pages of me just ordering these pool covers. So, you know, I did what any normal person would do upon coming to a brand new website that I've never heard of. And I ordered 79 units of this, you know, random pool cover, which cost $789. Those got sent right into Amazon FBA. Those all sold within like 10 days of them arriving, and I was ecstatic. So, as you can see here from my history, I bought more and more and more and more. But the thing is, after I made that initial order, I think some higher ups at Scheels like caught on, and they were like, yo, we can't have people buying this much anymore. We gotta limit it. So they limited the quantity to 2, which is kind of stupid because even after buying 2, I could still buy more. So I don't really know what they were thinking. But in quantities of 2, I just kept buying them and sending them to my prep center, and they sent it into Amazon FBA, and I just made a lot of money. So I made around $1,900 in total profit, which blows my mind. And like I said earlier, I did all of this sitting right here in this chair. In the beginning of this video, you were probably like, you didn't do all that in your chair. You had to pack the items. You had to ship them to customers. No, I used a prep center. I literally shipped every single product that I bought to a tax-free state because I had to pay 9.25% sales tax in California. So for every $100 I spend, I have to spend an extra $9.25, which cuts into my profit margins. So I sent them to a tax-free state, and they did all of the prep work and they shipped it to Amazon FBA warehouses. So I ended up paying around $1,250 and I profited $1,900. That's a 152% ROI. So like, make sure you guys are keeping up to date with like real world events and what's going on in the news, because that affects reselling. Like obviously if you try to sell a barbecue grill in the winter, you're not going to get much buyers because everyone's inside. But if you try to sell a barbecue grill in the summer, then maybe you'll get some buyers. Like if I came across these pool covers in the winter, I probably wouldn't buy them because nobody's in their pools, or I would stock up on them until summer hits, and then when summer's right around the corner, I would send all of these pool covers to Amazon FBA. But this was a no-brainer for me. Like 1, the pandemic happened and pools were closed. 2, people were scared to swim in public. 3, people were buying pools for their backyard to stay safe. 4, because of that, people needed covers for those pools. The point of these videos aren't to tell you guys what you should buy or what the next flip is. The point of these are to show you guys my thought process when purchasing an item, the different evaluations I make. I could give you all the winning products I want, but if you never learn how to find them yourself, you'd be at the mercy of my knowledge or someone else's knowledge for the rest of your life. So hopefully this video opened your eyes to the world of reselling and gave you some more knowledge when making decisions. But if you have any more questions, please DM me on Instagram. Down below is the subscribe button. Please go ahead and click it. To the left, there's some older videos. I'll link one about reselling. Thank you for sticking to the end. My name's Austyn Hustles. I hope you guys enjoyed. Later.